quicker. Because you see, Wilson's worried about his pace, and I think there it creates space for more people. I know he's a bit erratic with his final cross at times, but he's got to run Wilson. If he does, I think Rangers will get back into this quite quickly. I think there's a guarantee of goals this second half.
He's been starved, David, and he is the outball for Rangers, because Scott Brown is driving inside. We've said that at half-time, how big an influence he's having in the midfield area and creating things, so it's leaving big gaps. So if Rangers can get on the ball and switch it to Wild early enough, then he gets a 1v1 situation with Wilson, who is slower than Wild, but at this minute in time is handling him really well because he's not getting enough of the ball.
No changes by either side. Are you surprised that McCoist hasn't had a tinker?
No, because I think Jelic and Lafferty have still
Charlie,
put
I'm
something
going to interrupt you there, because we're joined in the tunnel live by the Celtic assistant manager, Johan Mjellby, who's with Peter Martin.
Johan, a great fight back from your team. What was the manager's instructions at half-time?
Just keep on going. It took us some time to burst to life, to be honest. But it's not been much in it, so we just need to keep going. Try to move the ball a wee bit quicker and better.
Thanks for your time.
Cheers, thanks.
Alan McGregor, who had a big part to play in Celtic's second goal out there. The last time Rangers lost an Old Firm game after scoring first was almost 20 years ago when Ali McCoist scored the opening goal. Let's join our commentators, Davy Provan and Ian Crocas.
The Rangers will start the second half, needing to pick themselves up after that McGregor error. A horrendous howler, which has allowed Celtic to take the lead on enemy territory. The next goal, absolutely critical in what has been an eventful contest.
Yeah, I think I'm with Charlie Nick as well, and I think we're definitely going to get a next goal, maybe one or two.
Stephen Whittaker will take this. Naismith, who opened the scoring. But Rangers shocked and rocked as Celtic fought back. Greg Wyatt will get to this though. Away by Lubens. Davis! Off the bar! So unlucky!
Couldn't come much closer, could he, Stephen Davis? He adjusted his feet really quickly here. Suited a left foot volley, but managed to adjust his body to get the right foot shot away. Very decent one as well.
That's picked them up, it's got them going at the start of this half. Naismith's cross away by Kyle. Kyle quickly on Davis. Whittaker. Kyle moves in on him as well. Whittaker survives. Bounced off Key and Jelic now for Edu. Busy start to the second half. Wild, Whittaker.
Too much to do, 18 yards out, Stephen Whittaker. Not going to score with a header from there. But this is one of the few bits of width Rangers have had here as Greg Wild puts it back into the mix. Broke beautifully for Stephen Davis, adjusted his feet really quickly. Foster's not getting there, that's a couple of inches lower.
He's been a class act since the day he arrived at Ibrox. Rangers have only won 1 out of 4 home games this season as Samaras is penalised. Thompson has only shown 1 yellow card so far to Blue. Be happy with that?
Well, you've got to say it's been pretty tame so far, and he's not had a really big decision, really awkward one to make so far.
Every chance he will at some point.
Well, he's handled it well, you see him, he's talking continually to the players. Good management of the game so far.
Samaras again preferred to Stokes. Bocanegra. Davis. Is that a foul by Lubens on Jelic? No, says Craig Thompson.
Well, if it's not a foul, I've no idea why Jelic would go down there, because he's made a good offer into the channel up the outside. there's not a lot of contact, but enough to put him on his backside.
Rangers champions in the last 3 seasons. Celtic know they must deny them a 4th. Evans used his knee, so Foster can pick it up.
He couldn't have made it much clearer, could he, Greg Thompson?
Whittaker. Rated.
He took so much of the ball, that's why he's angry, Charlie Mulgrew. Well, they've got to make up their mind. I mean, if a player plays the ball and then takes the opposition and the follow through, you know, some referees will give it, some won't.
Davis for Naismith, who will settle for a corner off El Kadori and look to again on a collision course.
They might actually have been off the pitch when the contact takes place here. You know what El Kadori's trying to do here. Always going out. Tell you what, if he makes the contact before the line, there's every chance that's a penalty.
Davis takes it, away by Kelvin Wilson. Those two were having a little nibble at each other in the first half, Naismith and El Kadori. Lafferty makes himself available. It's another free kick.
Yeah, you can't have any complaints about that one, Charlie Mulgrew. Both got the hands out, but that's straightforward. Linesman gave it immediately.
Needs to calm down a bit, which is easier said than done. Tense times at Ibrox. Davis delivers. Greg Wild. Breezy start to the second half for Rangers as they look to claw themselves level after that serious setback at the end of the first half. Whittaker won that. Rangers record goal scorer, but he knows he has to deliver as a manager. Great expectations always for both these clubs. Lafferty. Naismith. Jelavic. Offside. Not going to count. Deflects up against Kyle Lafferty.
Oh, it must have been very tight because he made his run late, Kyle Lafferty. Terrific awareness from Jelavic because he knows exactly where his strike partner is. Little give and go from Lafferty, continues his run. He's onside. I think it's Mark Wilson on the far side who plays him on. And however tough that is for the linesman, and they are tough decisions, I think he got that one wrong. And it's a biggie.
Yeah, Francis Andrews will have to hold his hands up about that one. Rangers will have a bit to say about that. Celtic fans giving Alan McGregor some. Patch having to hurdle Brown, but it's a Celtic throw. Rangers denied what should have been an equaliser. And the linesman's flag. Brown. Brown trying to catch past everyone, but not Goyan. Mulgrew. Determined. Allowed to go a long way. Buckenegger with a vital challenge.
That certainly was terrific defending front post, but Charlie Mulgrew did ever so well to get it across the face.
Naismith now. Jelavic takes over.
looking. I think he's just beaten by the quick feet there of Jelavic. Mark Wilson, this will look worse than it was, I think. Typical quick feet from Jelavic. And a yellow card for Mark Wilson.
Mark Wilson joins Charlie Mulgrew in the book. Stephen Davis. Played by Luvens. First to it is Lafferty, up against El Kadori. And a corner. Rangers asking questions, pushing and probing for an equaliser. Offside goal went against them big time. But what will come of this corner? Davis takes it. It's gone in! Jelavic has got the equaliser! Rangers respond! It's 2-2 in Ibrox!
Well, I'm not quite sure who he runs off, because Celtic have a mix of Zono and man-to-man marking. They've got 3 across the 6-yard box, 2 centre-backs and Samaras. But Jelavic gets a run off somebody here. I think it might be Charlie Mulgrew. And he powers it down into the ground. Above Scott Brown, in fact. And there's nothing Foster can do. It's a terrific header.
Rangers level. Jelavic has now scored 5 goals in 7 games against Celtic for Rangers and Rapid Vienna. What a ball that is from Naismith for Jelavic. Held up by Lubens, but Greg Wild now. Lafferty couldn't keep his head in down. What a huge chance.
Yeah, he should have scored. Because El Kaduri doesn't go to the ball. And if you don't go to the ball, you're always liable to be done by someone getting across the front. And Kyle Lafferty, who's no slouch in the air, has to hit the target there. It's a terrific chance. Just comes in late, blind side, must score. He knows it. He would certainly have put it away.
No doubt about that. Justice done for Rangers in that they have got an equaliser, mind you, after Lafferty's goal was rolled out wrongly, as it turned out. The first Old Firm game of the season is turning into a classic. What's going to happen next? Foul by Hooper. Lafferty flicked it on. Lubens took it away. Naismith on the scene always.
Not quite sure whether Lubens got a shout there from Fraser Forster. Either way, he made up his mind he was going to deal with it. But they certainly didn't deal with the corner, Celtic.
Jelavic, a thorn in Celtic's side for Rapid Vienna 2 seasons ago. Turning into a similar story now that he's wearing the blue shirt of Rangers Football Club. Goals have dried up for him a bit lately. But he's back in the business of getting goals. It's fouled by Lafferty quite clearly on El Kadori. Go through the emotions during an Old Firm contest. Two managers know what the other one has to experience. managing these two famous clubs. Samaras won it. McGregor will be mightily relieved that Rangers have grabbed an equaliser after he gifted Celtic a 2-1 lead. Stephen Whittaker then will eventually take this throw. Davis. Samaras. Mulgrew. Samaras might just open up for Celtic. Samaras. Kyle's going to have to chase after that. Wilson is able to get some sort of cross in away by Goyan. Wilson again. Brown.
Good idea, similar pass to the one that opened Rangers up for Celtic's first goal. But you couldn't call this at all with any certainty now. This could go either way.
It's officially up for grabs as we hit the hour mark on Derby Day in Glasgow. Kadori and Naismith at each other again.
I think Stephen Naismith's expecting a yellow card there, but we've seen what's going on.
Greg Wild skips away from Wilson, early cross. And Naismith unable to make contact. Babach. Oh, Lafferty's going to pass on that. El Kadori, a lucky man.
Oh, you better believe it, and that's the acknowledgement. You know, he's just got to kick this the way he's facing, get rid of it. And we're trying to find his goalkeeper. Well, I took a big chance. Kyle Lafferty should score. A chance that he's going to have a runner on his blind side here, the fullback, and that is a clumsy finish from Kyle Lafferty.
Well, he's had two great chances to score, and when he did score, was harshly ruled offside.
Well, both sides as busy in front of goal. Two apiece, and half an hour in which to get a winner.
Lafferty. Samaras holds it up. Samaras now happy with Goya. Lafferty is down meantime.
Well, that is stupid in front of the referee. It's a free kick, get on with it. You see Craig Thompson there just saying calm down, calm down. That is needless.
Well, there's a bit of a delay. Chance to pause for breath. Treatment for Kyle Lafferty, who's squandered a couple of major opportunities for Rangers.
Well, just interesting, Ian, at the Rangers goal, you know, Celtic's marking. Their three biggest players, the two centre-backs, Wilson and Lubins and Samaras, marking space on the 6-yard box. You see them, they're not picking up. And Jelavic gets the run off Scott Brown, goes front, then comes back across. Lubins tries to attack it, gets underneath it. But the downside, I suppose, of taking your three best players in the air and allowing them to mark zones instead of picking up.
El Kadori has been replaced by Anthony Stokes, who started the first Old Firm game last season, but then wasn't able to get a look in. Samaras always picked ahead of him. So Stokes will certainly feel that he has a point to prove. Johnny Mulgrew will no doubt switch to left back. Neil Lennon making that change. He's fairly calm about things at the moment, unlike others out there. Here's Samaras then. Mark Wilson. Hooper. Shadowed by Bocanegra. Goyan had to screen that. Wilson onto it. Determined defending from Rangers. Another minor lull in the proceedings when Lafferty required treatment. Normal service being resumed now. Brown. Wilson. Decent. McGregor grabs it. Kyle. Samaras. Taking on Whittaker.
Ball, nobody getting around the back there, or nobody attacking it round the back, and Young Wild did well to defend it. And, you know, Samaras has got this change of pace, now playing off the left-hand side. And he's got the pace to get in behind and get that kind of service across the goal.
These games nearly always a tale of the unexpected. Possible to predict. Mulgrew's corner, and Glenn Lubert's off the post. Remarkable. Celtic will try again. Mulgrew. Well, the flag was up for offside.
Offside given, but previous to that, the Rangers get off it one. They've got Stephen Davis out on the back post. They've got nobody in the front post as the corner comes in Rangers. Stephen Davis you see on the back post. Well, he came in a yard, Stephen Davis, and almost beaten on his right-hand side as he comes inside here. Young Wild, in fact, on the front post. Alan McGregor moving the opposite way. And Rangers get that break.
Davis himself hit the bar. Leuven's hit the post. Close, but not close enough. Here come Rangers with Greg Wild. Yelovich goes for it again. Lafferty. Still. It's off this time. Kyle Lafferty. Rangers 3-2 up in a gripping Glasgow derby.
Well, they've started Rangers to get Young Wild on the ball in the second half. And that is the type of delivery that he's capable of. It's a terrific ball in. The first ball is really well defended by Charlie Mulgrew here. You see Charlie Mulgrew looking for runners. Does really well to win the first ball there. Celtic can't get it away. And Lafferty, who's missed two absolute snips, somehow gets a chance to dig it out and put it away. Well, Didwell had the composure to get it onto his left foot. And Foster left badly exposed.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. Kyle Lafferty gets a goal at last, his first in Glasgow derbies. And that's 10 in 10 for him now, including the tail end of last season. Anthony Stokes, meantime, looking to latch onto that. We've still got a quarter of this incredible game to go.
You know, Kyle Lafferty, I think that's a bit of cramp that he's got there. Well, he had a lot of averages on his side, Kyle Lafferty. He'd missed a couple of really good chances. Did well to dig it out there through Foster's legs. And it's Charlie said at half-time, you don't buy a ticket, you don't win the raffle. And Lafferty, to be fair, has been in and around the 6-yard box all afternoon.
Lafferty celebrated his birthday on Friday. The party continues.
Thompson, quite right to pull it back. This is certainly a free kick here.
Papac takes it. Forster came for it, and the corner is the outcome.
Never got there, did he? Clumsily. Oh, he gets nothing on it, the Celtic goalkeeper. And he gets away with it. The Celtic have a problem with Scott Brown, who is limping really heavily. Maurice Edu's down as well. And this was always going to be a high-impact game. And so it's turning out.
Just listen to the noise around Ibrox. 20 minutes to go. Maurice Edu's barely moved since collapsing. Forster back on his feet. Ali McCoy's first Old Firm game as a manager, and it's pretty much like most of the ones he played in. Edu, thankfully, back on his feet, as is Forster. Meantime was receiving treatment for cramp. There's a lot going on. Here, there and everywhere. And remember, it's a corner. Lafferty not being allowed back on yet. Davis takes the corner. Throw this time. Lafferty back with us now.
Better defending it, the corner there from Scott Brown, really tight on Edu. Scott Brown, who lost Jelic for Rangers goal. I just wonder how much Scott Brown has left in the tank, limping very heavily. He was a major doubt going into this one.
Davis. Wild. Montenegro keeping his eye on that. Brown. Wilson. Mulgrew. Wilson. Is a foul by Papac on Brown.
I don't know why he dives in, Sasa Papac, because his goal side is well positioned. He should just stay on his feet there, especially with Charlie Mulgrew around.
Hopes are high for Celtic here as they look to bounce back again. Topsy-turvy afternoon. Mulgrew took it quickly to Gary Hooper. Mulgrew. Stokes. Wilson. Hooper outside the box. Celtic might be exposed. Naismith. Celtic tearing back into their own half. Whittaker looking to get onto this though. No foul. On we go. There's a few players down in a heap. But that's pretty common, it seems. Mulgrew seeking out Stokes. No way.
Well, Neil Lennon's got to make a decision on Scott Brown, who I think at the moment is playing from memory, but he is so badly impeded by whatever injury he's got. It may be the original ankle injury. Either way, he is struggling badly.
Well, it looks like James Forrest will replace him. Forrest, who scored twice against Motherwell last week. A lively, exciting young winger. Receiving his instructions now from Johan Mjolby and Alan Thompson, both of whom experienced these occasions many a time, as indeed did he as a player. Scott Brown will have to make way. He gives the captain's armband to Mark Wilson. James Forrest will come on for his third all-firm game. It was a gamble to play him today. He did well to get through 74 minutes. And that's a fact. Still over a quarter of an hour to go in this absorbing contest. Davis. Mulgrew is going to be off here. Charlie Mulgrew, second yellow card. Off he goes.
Well, how much of the ball did he take here, Charlie Mulgrew, as he comes in? Well, he takes the top of the ball, but he certainly comes through in Stephen Davis. You know, again, sitting in a yellow card, is that a challenge he has to make? I don't think so.
Neil Lennon's side, a man down, and a goal behind. And facing a free kick. Greg Wild, it's a teaser. There was a lot of scrambling going on. I think the free kick's been kicked.
Well, there's so much going on off the ball, it's difficult here for Craig Thompson to sort it out.
Charlie Mulgrew had been living dangerously. The 16th red card in the last 19 Glasgow derbies. Somehow Derby Day in Glasgow isn't complete without a red card, it seems. Naismith. Oh, Whittaker has caught Wilson.
Well, certainly did. Stephen Whittaker well high there. Mark Wilson's lucky here, he could have got a real bad one. Straight leg from Stephen Whittaker.
He's racked up a few red cards himself over the past year.
He's just trying to keep the lid on this at the moment, Craig Thompson, the referee.
Samaras won it well. Hooper. Forrest just on for Brown. Kyle. Key, who certainly will have a go if he can. And he's proved that he's capable from there before.
Yeah, we know he's capable. He's on the edge of range there. Must be 30 yards out when he gets his left foot through this. Always moving away from that near post.
McDowell. McCoy's number 2 now. Thompson alongside Neil Lennon. The fans have certainly been through the ringer this afternoon, the ups and downs of Derby Day. Naismith may latch onto this. Lafferty again.
Just a little bit too high for him. He's in there again, Kyle Lafferty. He's been in there all afternoon. He's played within the width of the 6-yard box. Kelvin Wilson really struggling now for Celtic. This game really starting to take its toll now on the players.
Celtic pursuing an equaliser. Popped out by Papac.
A shout from Samaras. I think that's why Gary Hooper checked out of that. Looked as if he could have attacked it.
The flag would have been up against them anyway. Celtic preparing to bring on Mohamed Bangura, Sierra Leone striker who they signed from AIK Stockholm, recommended by Henrik Larsson. I'm sure the Celtic fans will settle for a recommendation like that. There's only around 10 minutes left. Who will be next to have a say? McCulloch is going to be coming on for Rangers. Angora coming on for Celtic. The last 5 matches through injury will have a small part to play here in trying to ensure that Rangers protect what they have as he comes on for the man whose goal has edged them in front. He's been struggling with cramps since Kyle Lafferty.
That's had a very good afternoon, Ian. Yeah, he has passed up a couple of chances, but any time the ball has come into the box, Kyle Lafferty has been there or thereabouts. He just looks a different player. You know, if you think of the player a season and a half ago playing wide left midfield, so short of confidence, different boy now.
McCulloch's 12th Old Firm match. He kind of likes them. Celtic just holding back on their change, which will be Bangura for Samaras, we hear. Stokes. Wilson. Forrest. Taking on Papac. Samaras may be able to steer that back. Stokes. Naismith takes charge. Davis. Jelavic. Edu is making a magnificent run through the middle. And Mark Wilson. No foul to it.
Well, otherwise, he had a big decision there, Craig Thompson. Matt Wilson's already been booked. Well, I think Craig Thompson got it spot on. Jelavic throws himself here.
Biggest test ever for a referee these games. We'll be with Rangers again next Saturday when they go to promoted Dunfermline. You can see that from 12:30 on Sky Sports HD4. So Bangura won't have much time to make an impact, but Celtic fans will be hoping that somehow he can, as he replaces Samaras. Can he save Celtic's day? When you come with a recommendation from Henrik Larsson, it's quite a bit to live up to. Whittaker. Snubbing it through to Naismith, who was under pressure from Key.
That's a lovely ball from Whittaker, a little nutmeg on Kelvin Wilson here that gets Stephen Naismith in. I think think we should be doing better there, Stephen. Naismith should be getting that back across the face. Maybe tiredness. He's not the only one feeling the pace out there.
He's put in his usual immense shift. Edging closer to victory in his first Old Firm game as a manager, but he will know more than anyone that lots can happen late on in these matches. The Rangers goal now might settle the issue. Certainly give them breathing space, and there's never much of that around on these kind of days. Davis in. Goyan looked like he was going to score.
Well, it looked as if Adu was going to get his head on it initially, but Goyan gets round the back of Kelvin Wilson here at the back post. I just wonder if Fraser Forster comes for that early. That's his all day long. Decided to stay, and Goyan almost gets in.
Engulfed in derby tension. Hooper. Forrest. Wilson. The other Wilson. Kelvin Wilson. Hooper. Key. Celtic's need is urgent. Wilson. Offside, Bangura. We're all set for a frantic and frenetic few minutes now. Rangers 3, Celtic 2 at Ibrox. Andy McCoist's men 1 up, 2-1 down. Now ahead again. Just looking to win the Old Firm opener for the 5th successive season. And it will give them a 4-point lead. But time yet for Celtic. Rangers throw. Not much time, but still time. They are down a 10-minute course after Charlie Mulgrew's red card. Greg Wild now, that was neat from Rangers. Davis has made up ground in the middle. Naismith is there as well. Forster makes the save, but Davis trying to tee up Naismith again. Celtic hang on grimly. Wilson is down hurt in the box at the moment. Rangers not bothered, and they have no reason to be. Wild. Wilson just about back on his feet. McCulloch. Hooper. Bit of a break on. Bangura. Hooper in the box now. Stokes and Kyle not far away. But terrific defending. Just when it was needed.
Yeah, I knew he was wrong side there, Bangura. Terrific tackle from Goyan. Bangura gets him squared up here. Just doesn't really get it out of his feet though. Rangers in no hurry to take this, understandably so.
To turn around in the first half in this game, and what a turnaround in the second half. Long to go. Jelavic. Goal kick. Will anyone step forward for Celtic now?
Man of the match is number 11.
announcer's man of the match here. Will his goal settle this Old Firm issue? We'll soon know. Foul by Lubens on Jelavic.
Well, he thought about taking it early, Stephen Davis, and I think did the right thing, just taking his time here. Rangers just want to get their two centre-backs up onto the halfway line, squeeze the game into the Celtic half of the pitch here, try and see this out.
Goyan will take it. Jelavic. That's the second bite at it. Down a little easily. Celtic will be hoping for a fair amount of stoppage time. We'll soon find that out. Played by Goya. Now Naismith. They do chasing. So he's key. But he has popped him over.
I think it's soft. Did Key a favour here, he's under real pressure.
It's going to be 4 minutes of stoppage time. 4 minutes starting now. Naismith. McCulloch is going to release Wild. He's just evaded him. Drifted out. Rangers so close it hurts. Reach out and touch 3 points. But he can't quite grab them yet. A casual kick from Forster, it seemed. David Healy might be on imminently. A rare outing. Naismith. Davis. Greg Wild was not a man in a rush. It's a throw for Rangers.
For all his inexperience, Greg Wild, he did the right thing there. No need to put the ball in the box now.
Jelavic is going to come off. David Healy, only his second taste of the Old Firm experience. Jelavic, who grabbed the equaliser and laid the foundation perhaps for a Rangers comeback. We don't get to see David Healy much these days. We won't get to see much of him here with a couple of minutes left from added on time. This will be a big win for Ali McCoist if he holds on. After Rangers failed miserably in Europe. Wild heading for the corner spot again. Healy. Naismith is waiting for this! That has settled it! The man who started the scoring might just have ended it! What a day! What a game! What a derby!
Well, he's finished the game the way he started it, Stephen. Naismith is bright as a button. And we talked about how well he supports off the wide areas. Anthony Stokes, of all people, who's trying to pick him up here, just doesn't get back in time. How good is the finish? Just opens his foot on the ball. When he might have been tempted to smash it, he just nurses it past Fraser Forster. And having had the first say in the game, it looks as if Stephen Naismith's going to have the final say.
He made it 1-0. He's made it 4-2. No way back for Celtic now. Stephen Naismith waited a few years to score in a Glasgow derby, and wouldn't you just know it, two came along at once. Wilson. Good ball. Stokes. It's a fire. in his first Glasgow derby as a manager. Stephen Naismith opened the scoring early on, then it went horribly wrong for Rangers as the pendulum swung one way and then the other. A horrible error from Alan McGregor at the end of the first half, but Kyle Lafferty and Nikita Jelavic turned it round. Lafferty, who had a goal wrongly ruled out as well, missed two great chances, finally found a way to goal. And few will be more relieved about this scoreline than Alan McGregor after his error at the end of the first half. A captivating contest, just the sort of game we needed after the events and incidents of last season. Stephen Naismith had the first word and he had the last. And on Derby Day in Glasgow, it's finished at Ibrox. Rangers 4, Celtic 2.
2 goals for Stephen Naismith. He scored 2 goals against Celtic in his Kilmarnock days, but these are his first in the colours of Rangers. Naismith now top goal scorer in the SPL with 6. And Rangers are now 4 points ahead of their great rivals. It's the first time they've beaten Celtic at Ibrox Park in fully 90 months, when Tony Mowbray was in charge of Celtic. Lennon's first defeat, therefore, at Ibrox. The action continues throughout the afternoon on Sky Sports. Right now, over on Sky Sports HD1 and Sky 3D, it's a Super Sunday double bill with Tottenham against Liverpool, followed by Manchester United against Chelsea. There's the Rugby Super League playoffs over on HD2. Now here on HD2, sorry, it's Rangers against Celtic analysis, but only by pressing your red button. So to stay with us here at Ibrox, press the red button on your Sky remote now. There's golf over on Sky Sports HD3, tennis on HD4, and Sky Sports News HD has reaction to all today's news, particularly from here at Ibrox Stadium, where we have seen a 6-goal Old Firm game with Rangers coming out on top. Stephen Naismith opened the scoring on 22 minutes, but then Celtic fought back 12 minutes later. Gary Hooper with his 4th of the season. Then a mistake by Alan McGregor let in Badir El Badouri. Jelavic made it 2-2 in the second half. And then Rangers pushed ahead in the middle of the second half through Kyle Lafferty, his 10th goal in his last 10 SPL games. And then in stoppage time, it was Stephen Naismith who made it 4-2 for Rangers. And Ibrox Stadium is rocking after this Old Firm victory for Rangers. Did they deserve it, Charlie?
Yeah, most certainly. I thought second half they came out and showed a lot of character again. And I think Neil and I both half-time, we said if you feed the wide left, the young lad wild, and he started feeding them. Celtic started to get deeper. The problems of Thursday night, having to travel to Madrid, started to take its toll in Celtic. I thought Rangers were outstanding second half. I thought pass, move, Naismith, fantastic performance from him, and Steve Davis pulling the strings. I certainly thought he deserved it.
And this is what it means to the Rangers supporters. Taxing times for Rangers off the pitch, but they met the demands of Celtic today, and didn't they do it in style with 4 goals. Neil, it's been a testing time for Rangers.
Yeah.
How much can they build on today?
I thought it was a real powerful performance by Rangers. We spoke about Celtic's decisions and Neil Lennon's decision in particular to omit Anthony Stokes from the starting lineup. Would that have an effect? I think it most definitely did. I just feel that Celtic today lacked guile, lacked a little bit of imagination up front to open Rangers up, and Rangers even going 2-1 down and throwing an absolute gift to Celtic. I think the second half they just steamrolled Celtic at times, just absolutely too powerful for them. Get their noses in front. Mulgrew dives in stupidly, gets a red card, game over, and then they go and punish him for a
I think the one
fourth.
thing about Celtic that they miss, you have to be more fluent. And when we seen Celtic against Rangers last season, they were the more fluent side.
Of course,
and the
full-backs
two up
bombing
front
on.
creates that. That's why Rangers played it today, to occupy defenders and move them and get your midfield involved in the game. And unfortunately for Celtic, what you're relying on is Samaras going to turn up? Is he going to take part in the centre forward where it matters? And Hooper was fairly quiet. It was a tough call for him. And the midfield really lacked that double act up front.
Well, the thing is, Charlie, you touched on there, last year Celtic's fullbacks were absolutely dynamic and they destroyed Rangers at times just because they were bombing on so far up the park, they penned Rangers back. They don't have Izagiri this year, and Wilson seems to me a little bit more reluctant now to go forward because there's just something there that's trusting the imbalance when he does. So when that isn't there, you need something different. And to be fair, they've addressed that by playing Stokes and Hooper up front all season so far, and they've been destroying teams with their movement, their link-up play and their goals. Today, when you take one of those guys away from that partnership, suddenly Rangers will go, hold on a wee minute.
Did Neil Lennon
get the upper hand?
Did Neil Lennon therefore get it wrong by playing Samaras?
For me, he got it wrong. Even when they went 2-1 up with Alan McGregor's mistake, I just feel that Samaras today, his body language, I'm sorry, it's not a personal attack on him, but his body language at times is shocking. His shoulders drop, he's throwing his hands up. If he puts a cross in, nobody gets on the end of it. You don't need that.
When you have a partnership that is scoring goals, it might not be playing brilliant, but it's scoring goals, that double act of Hooper and Stokes. And if you have that and then you change it to suit the opposition, then you're being insecure about that. And Celtic have to go with a more positive thought that these two can win you a football match.
OK, Charlie and Neil, we'll hear more from you in a moment. If you want to hear more from the Old Firm game, and when you want to see all those goals and hear reaction from the two dressing rooms, press the red button on your Sky remote now. OK, press the button on your red button on your remote now and hear reaction from this Old Firm game. An Old Firm game that has seen Rangers win by 4-2.
Watch all 5 Sky Sports